Today on Inside the Blueprint, the evolution of the economy has many young people opting out of college and finding plentiful jobs, generous incomes, and great careers in the trades. Success requires managing the customer experience through scalable, secure, high-performance networking. One company has the solutions. We're going to visit a major American business that's been helping developers and contractors bring their vision to life for years in steel. And whether you're building a dream home or developing a multi-million-dollar project, it's imperative to hire professional electrical contractors who prioritize quality and safety. Let's go inside the blueprint. Given today's competitive job market, lots of different opportunities exist. Sometimes overlooked are the abundant career opportunities in specialized trades. As the cost of earning a traditional college degree continues to escalate, with many grads facing sky-high college debt and uncertain job prospects, today's trade school graduates are reaping the benefits of not just plentiful job opportunities, but generous incomes and long-term security.
Working in the trades today is extremely important. Whether it's going to a trade school or a junior college to get certified, if you think about it, you can come to work, go to a school, get certified within 6 months, 2 years, and come to work, get into the economy, and go from there and really build a career. Reliance Steel and Aluminum is a Fortune 500 company. We've been around since 1939. We're actually a metals solution provider. We operate in the United States and 13 other countries around the world. And we've been mentioned in Fortune 500 magazine as one of the world's most admired companies. It's a really fine place to work, and it's a place you can come and build a career. It's the kind of company I would like my kids to work in, because you can come to work and build a career, and there's many opportunities.
Founded in 1939 and ranked as one of the world's most admired companies, Reliance Steel and Aluminum Company is a leading global diversified metal solutions provider and the largest metals service center in North America. Operating as a family of companies under more than 75 different brand names, Reliance has a network of 300-plus locations in 40 states and 13 countries.
Driving for Crest Steel has been rewarding. It's offered me the opportunity to advance my skill set. It's just offered the opportunity for me to grow with the company. I've been doing this for 25 plus years, and it's a great company to work for. I personally have seen people advance through the company, working in the warehouse and advancing to positions, supervisory positions. They make you feel like family.
There's a lot of opportunities for growth, and if you need at some time to move to another part of the company, we're nationwide. So you could always come, you're gonna have somewhere to go. I've really enjoyed working for Reliance.
I think it's really good to start a career here. I know college isn't always the easiest thing to do, and money isn't always easy. There's a lot of jobs that aren't very stable, and this company, it's been really great to me. I honestly would say that I'd recommend it for other people, even if they're in college or if they're not in college.
And one of the best things that, not just one of many that keeps me at Reliance, it's always room for growth, always learning, and always able to help others. You know, with Reliance coming in, it just bonded us, it made us stronger to be part of Reliance. The opportunities, the benefits, everything, it just opens the door.
You want to be part of something, build something, come work for Reliance Steel, an employer that cares about your safety and puts employee first. Above all, come work for Reliance Aluminum. If you're willing to work and you're willing to learn, you're going to advance in this company.
We go above and beyond for what we do, and we take care of each other and make sure everybody's safe in the environment we work in. Working for Reliance Steel is a great opportunity to get you going, and I would tell a young person, if you want to work for a company like this, it's a great company to work for, and you can move up for, whatever you want to do there.
Making worker safety a top priority is front and center at the nation's best industrial companies. Reliance Steel and Aluminum Company is leading the way.
Our Reliance CEO, Jim Hoffman, and the Reliance safety team have built a culture foundation on safety, personal relationships. And what that is that if we know a little bit more about our employees on a personal level, then we're more apt to look after them and make sure that they go home well at the end of the day. If I know you have family members that depend on you, then I know that you need to be there for them, and therefore I need to look out for your safety.
The company is run on a couple of things. First and foremost, the safety of our people. We do the right things. We care about our people, and integrity really matters at our company. So if you're the kind of person that wants to come to work in a good industry and build a career, this is a really good, fine place to work.
If you're considering a career as a skilled tradesperson and desire joining a world-class company in your state or another, discover more at rsac.com/careers. The amount of data processed between businesses every day across the world is growing exponentially. From economic activities and commercial transactions to professional interactions at offices or homes, businesses are looking for secure, reliable, high-performance, and scalable interconnection solutions. Today on Inside the Blueprint, we'll show how a company pioneered the concept of an open cloud exchange to solve digital business challenges.
CoreSite's an American tower company. We design, build, and operate large-scale, highly interconnected data center campuses in the U.S. We're located in 10 markets and have 27 data centers. We empower our customers to interconnect with each other and interoperate their workloads, allowing them to build a hybrid IT infrastructure that can both monetize and future-proof their digital business.
Historically, enterprises used to deploy infrastructure and data platforms within a private environment. However, about a decade ago, they started shifting more workloads and applications to cloud and becoming more distributed. So as enterprises shifted into distributed architectures, the networking component was critically important because latency, predictability, cost, and security were of new concern in the new distributed architecture. CoreSite was first to market with a platform of its kind in 2013, the Open Cloud Exchange, and it was developed ultimately to modernize networks as companies deployed more modern architectures into the cloud service providers and needed to provide a seamless experience from private infrastructure into their cloud applications.
Maybe you're asking, what exactly is the Open Cloud Exchange?
The Open Cloud Exchange is a software-defined networking platform that virtualizes and automates complex network functions.
In this age of digital transformation, moving and accessing data quickly and securely is critical, and CoreSite is helping organizations of all sizes to optimize connectivity.
There are several business challenges that we can help them solve for. So customers need to get access to public cloud providers quickly and effectively and at a lower cost than doing it over the internet. So by connecting into the Open Cloud Exchange, they can save cost on egress fees through the public cloud, and they can also decide how much bandwidth they need to connect into those public cloud providers. Several customers are utilizing multiple cloud strategies and need to connect to multiple cloud providers within the same data center. And you can do that through the Open Cloud Exchange by taking a port and dividing it into multiple Ethernet virtual connections into each one of those cloud providers. In addition, several customers are trying to build new products to grow their revenue, and time to market is critical to their business. CoreSite can help them by reaching those customers faster through the Open Cloud Exchange.
No wonder CoreSite has been a trusted partner of the major cloud providers for more than a decade.
It's important to first understand that supply chains have evolved. We're no longer dealing with physical or logistical supply chains. There is now a digital supply chain that enterprises must be aware of and make sure that they most effectively and efficiently integrate into to make sure that they gain and sustain a competitive advantage against their peers. The Open Cloud Exchange really addresses and eliminates some of those key challenges to integrate to that digital supply chain by virtualizing and automating those complex network functions.
CoreSite is only one of 2 U.S. providers offering native cloud on-ramps to all the major cloud providers. This is critical because there is so much data transfer and low latency applications that customers need low latency access between their private infrastructure and their public cloud workloads. CoreSite offers this in all of our markets.
The demand for real-time data transmission between companies is at a record height, and CoreSite is offering countless opportunities for enterprises, cloud, and network providers to connect. That's why CoreSite continues to innovate by simplifying and automating connectivity.
So the Open Cloud Exchange extends value well beyond enterprises as well. So IT service providers can more efficiently address larger markets within CoreSite's ecosystem by providing a comprehensive connectivity solution that makes it much more cost-effective for them to connect and deliver services to a broader range of organizations. For example, customers can rapidly scale connections to multiple cloud service providers in a matter of minutes compared to days or weeks through traditional carrier networks.
Through the service delivery platform, you can turn up any port, you can turn up any Ethernet virtual connection, and you can use it as long as you need and then turn it down as soon as you're finished.
These new enhancements are designed to solve business challenges and provide customers with a competitive edge by simplifying their connections to cloud providers in one easy-to-use platform.
Hybrid architectures are ultimately what enterprises are trying to deploy very effectively. And the CoreSite Open Cloud Exchange makes that a seamless experience for them to connect both that private infrastructure with their public cloud resources. And one great example is a healthcare provider that has recently deployed on CoreSite's Santa Clara campus. In this deployment, the customer is going to deploy private customer data inside of CoreSite's data center, but that private data needs to securely connect into their public cloud, their patient experience, which was hosted within a public cloud provider. And the CoreSite Open Cloud Exchange gave them a seamless user experience across both of those infrastructure environments.
To find out more about how the CoreSite Open Cloud Exchange is helping customers to expand their market share, increase agility, reduce total cost of ownership, and expand market reach, visit CoreSite.com. And of course, visit us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Most of the population has slowly but radically changed their shopping habits, shifting from brick and mortar to online.
We've seen a lot of changes that have led to a boom in warehouse construction. The shift to online shopping is happening very fast. Companies are increasing their inventory levels, which is requiring more space. Companies are also bringing manufacturing back on shore. There are a few major building components that make up a warehouse structure. You have the concrete slab, you have the precast or tilt-up wall panels, and then you have the steel that forms the roof structure. The steel holds up the wall panels and it creates the roof, so it's really the primary component of the structure.
Today on Inside the Blueprint, we visit one of the major steel joist and deck manufacturers.
Our company has a nearly 50-year history in the steel joist and deck manufacturing space for commercial buildings. Whether it's a warehouse, retail store, auditorium, skyscraper, school, even a gymnasium, they all use our products. We manufacture joists and decking in 6 locations, geographically spread across the United States. This allows us to be close to our customer base, helping both project coordination and reducing logistic costs for delivered products.
Here at CSC, we manufacture short spans, mid spans, long span girders, and special joists. The process is once engineering releases the joist rest to production, our production scheduler will take it and will issue it to our lines. We will take the paperwork and send it out to our prep department who will prep each pieces. They take the pieces down to our assembly table where we assemble each joist. From that point, it goes down to our welding table where all of our certified welders will weld the joist, send it down to QC for final inspection. Once it finishes final inspection, it goes to our paint area to be painted. Then we'll take it outside, send it outside, get ready to ship it to our external customers.
The primary products we make are steel joists and steel decking. Joists are used to create the roof or floor structure of a non-residential building. They're able to span long distances very efficiently, and also, due to their open structure, allow mechanical and electrical components and conduits to pass through them. This open web design is also lighter in weight. The net result is a strong structure using less steel, providing other trades with easier routes for installation of their products.
At CSC, we're involved in over 4,500 projects each year, so we do a little bit of everything.
But how did CSC become one of the leading steel joist and deck manufacturers?
We have a long history dating back to 1973. One of the key aspects of CSC that helps set us apart is our engineering expertise. Then we custom design our products to meet both the industry standards and the customer's specifications. This deep coordination across all involved parties in the building helps set us apart in this space. Following the design phase, we turn this over to our manufacturing facilities to fabricate and paint these intricate designs to the exacting customer specifications. Lastly, we store, load, and ship our products to meet customers' tight construction schedules.
We offer a collaborative approach to build trust and long-term relationships within the construction industry.
No wonder many steel fabricators, general contractors, and developers have found a reliable partner in CSC.
CSC is our biggest partner on our big warehouses, and they're very high quality work and very customer friendly. And if we have a problem in the field, they're going to give us a fix and fix it. The job's going to run smooth. The best thing about CSC is customer service and communication.
Our partnership process is seamless. From the time an order is placed, you're immediately paired with a project manager for a single source of contact throughout the project to ensure that it's successful.
This communication works both ways, as we have to provide communications from our side about clarifying engineering specifications and required modifications to our products that may be needed following the original design.
Given that CSC is not owned by a steel mill, they're able to take on more complex projects and ensure build-out.
Not being tied to a steel mill presents its advantages. We can leverage these great relationships we've developed with our suppliers over the years to continue to get supply even in a tight market as a result of this. We're motivated by looking where we can add the most value to the customers, and we're not afraid to take on the more complex projects that require more shop time but yield less tons. At CSC, we're all about building a high-performing team that is accountable for our results. Fortunately, we have some of the best in the industry in many of our disciplines. Engineers and designers that have been with the company for more than 40 years. Operations management that have been making joists for their entire careers with CSC, working their way up from welders on the floor to plant management positions. In fact, one of our first employees was involved in the construction of our very first plant, and the third generation of his family is still working with us here today. The passion for our company, the team's experience and hands-on knowledge developed over long careers brings a lot of problem-solving skills to the table every day.
We have 6 plants throughout the U.S., which allow us to deliver anywhere in the country, regardless of the complexity. We've recently developed some innovative changes in our joist bridging, as well as the connection and bundling of our products, which is really geared to help erectors speed up installation on site. We've also launched SmartTrack. It's a program that helps accelerate construction schedules. And our online store was recently launched so that our products can now be purchased on the web.
Regardless of the industry, the project size, or even its complexity, our specialized engineers will find a solution that brings your vision to life.
For more information on CSC, visit cscsteelusa.com. And of course, you can find us at insidetheblueprint.com. The electrical construction industry is constantly evolving. That's why more than ever it's paramount to have the most highly trained and reliable workforce in the electrical construction industry.
With the new technologies that are coming out, we're getting into security, where you got motion and wireless and video feedback. We do 5G wiring. Every 5 years, opportunities out there for electrical contracting keeps continuing to change because of trying to keep up with technology.
The National Electric Contractors Association, or NECA for short, has been setting the standard for traditional and integrated electrical systems since the turn of the 20th century.
What NECA offers to the electrical construction industry is education. It's leadership. It's the labor relations with field forces, working with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. It's advocacy on Capitol Hill. It's the latest development of technology through our research.
NECA is made up of 118 individual chapters across the country, and in these chapters there's over 4,000 member contractors that are in this. They operate independently, but they're under the whole umbrella as NECA National.
The majority of NECA contractors are small businesses, and some have been in the same family for multiple generations.
Personally got into the electrical contractors business after I got out of college, joined the company. It is a family-owned business. We'll be 100 years old and it started in 1922. We became a member of NECA in 1923.
The industry that we serve is for anyone, no matter where you're at, the ethnic background, educational background, there is a place for you in this industry.
You can find NECA contractors all over. NECA has contractors that do work from a small residential all the way up to power plants, to water treatment plants, sewer treatment plants, highway work, power line work, and even 5G infrastructure throughout the country. New technology makes our contractors be more efficient, safer, and competitive.
But technological advances are not the only thing that NECA is constantly investing in.
We have educational platforms at all levels in our industry, starting at entry-level electrical worker to line worker, every aspect. We have joint training programs between ourselves and the IBEW that can take a person who doesn't know anything about the electrical industry and give them a wonderful career with an educational background that will help them be successful for their family. And then you move into the management ranks, and our contractors across America provide educational platforms. If a person wants to come and have a career, the cost of their career is almost zero.
With several programs and events, NECA strives for innovation in many different ways.
We have a tremendous outreach program through our meetings. We have a national convention that we will have anywhere between 7,500 and 10,000 people at. We have regional meetings. We have future leaders and women in NECA meetings where we want to train and develop future leaders of the organizations that they work for and our own organization. We have a political weekend where we have a legislative conference where we bring people in so they can meet with their senators and their congressional people on Capitol Hill.
So let's talk about pillars of innovation, the pillars of people, which I think is the most important aspect of any organization, is that when you are taking the time to understand and invest in your people, that is critical to all that we do. And then from there, it leads into a culture that exists. When you talk about the culture, an engaging culture, that engaging culture says that we're not just sitting around at our desks, we're getting out, getting into people and making sure we understand what our membership wants. And the awareness aspect of it is that we've got to be aware of our environment. From an innovation perspective, if you're aware of an environment, this allows you to be adaptable, this allows you to change when you need to change. From a diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging perspective, these pillars fit right into, because it shows that you care about what's going on. You're responding to those different things and elements in our society.
We here at NECA create the best people in all aspects of the industry. From leaders through our education and innovation programs to workers through our comprehensive training program.
For more information about how NECA is innovating the electrical industry, visit necanet.org. And of course, you can find us at InsideTheBlueprint.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.